Hello and welcome. We're going to do some say intentions today, ATC. I've got down a month's subscription. It's quite expensive. It's about 16 quid, I think it worked out. So it is quite an expensive one, but it is completely different to Beyond ATC. And this isn't FPS driven either, so it just saves you a lot of FPS. Beyond ATC does take a good 10 FPS off you. So I thought we'd give it a go. Sorry, I can hear it, but you can't at the moment. Completely different. I've got Copilot. We'll go through say intentions itself, and we'll see how we get on. So I'm going to move over now. So this is say intentions. This is AI Premium. So I'm all set to go in a sense. I'll put the volume up in a minute. So if you go into your settings, you've got all your details here, your identity, Airbus. You can put yourself in as A320 Airbus, blah, 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 blah. And I've got easy. SimBrief will pick up when we put it in. You should pick up the new one. That's what I'm going to test next. And obviously you set your head test up. You can test your mic and everything like that. And in the controls is the most important one. So you've got your comms for ATC, for your crew, and also for your co-pilot and a mentor if you have decided you want to go for a mentor. You can do those as well. So in multiplayer, you've got these choices here. I've got mine set to live multiplayer proximity and pre-recorded, so even if you've got no one within your proximity, you'll get other ATCs that went on a few minutes up to about an hour or two away. You can share your audio so they can use it, but I'm not doing it at the moment because I'm still pretty hesitant with this. And then also you've got your intercom as well. So you've got your first lady, Caroline. She's professional. You can have funny. You've got quite a lot here. Let's try Emma. She looks pretty professional. We'll try her. You want to move that to United Kingdom? I didn't realise, so I just want to put the United Kingdom. And she's basically a cabin crew, so she's cabin crew in a small business plane. No, not in a small business plane. Why is she a small business plane? I want a small business plane. So Georgina, she's an Insta girl. She's funny. So she is going for me. So we'll have to go with her because she's for airliners. Okay. Traffic, you can set your traffic density. This is new. This is a beta, so I've turned it off for now to save on FPS. And then radio chatter I got up before. And then you've obviously got live weather, student pilot. You can change this. If you go student pilot, it helps you out a little bit. Doesn't get angry with you. So I'm still on student. I've only had this a day. And then pro mode, which, yeah, forget that. I'm basically using this so I can start to edge towards VATSIM. So that is how simple it is. Very simple to add in. As you can see, it's already picked up my easy from SimBrief, so it remembers it. Very difficult talking over the top of people that are talking because it is quite interactive, as you'll get to see in a minute. We'll go through setting it up. We'll get ready for flight. I'm off to Ibiza, so that's 2 hour 45-minute flight. So we won't do the entire flight. I was going to use the iFly today, but the iFly uses up so much FPS, it's unbelievable. So I'm going to do the iFly on another day. With the iFly 737 MAX, I had trouble in 2020 getting it to work at all, but in 2024 it works seamlessly. You can find out how you sound and stuff, so I'm just going to put a sails onto ground for now. And then we'll go for it. You should be able to ask for progressive taxi path through ATC. You have to ask for it all. I'm actually going to turn up the volume so you can hear what's going on. Hopefully it's not too loud. Nothing, they've all gone quiet now. Always away, but you'll hear it's completely different to Beyond ATC in the chat voices. So
Expect all native be depart Dennis, Ohio, the departure runway 25, initial 1,000 feet.
let's move the other way. You can leave that over. That's the size of it, so that's how you have to deal with it. So we'll get the plane set up.
Ground, good evening, Easy 16 Uniform Tango, request clearance to Zurich.
1 second while I grab the paperwork.
We've got 31 minutes to get off the ground.
By the MAT C2 Charlie departure, runway 07, initial climb 4,000, departure on 129.55.
Not sure why he's there.
In the box. Easy 16 Uniform Tango.
Luton ground, good evening.
Completely in the wrong place.
Speedbird 2-1, request push and start.
Get the jetways to disappear. Let's get this operator's away from us. Let's see if we can't reset him. Because he's in the wrong place. Either he is or we are. One of the two.
Taxi to runway 25, Bravo Alpha,
While we wait for the
Lufthansa 115.
Get this all sorted as well.
115, request push and
Nothing
start.
ever goes to plan.
Lufthansa 115, push and start approved, face southwest.
I did try the Sobo version of the 320, but I didn't get on with that very well. I've probably got that in the wrong place. I have, yeah. Let's get it in the right place to start with.
EZ290 contact tower on 126.725 for departure.
Totally out of the way I'd normally do things.
Up to 126.725 for clearance.
And no doubt I'll probably forget something.
Ground, this is EZ29. We are ready for
Get used to a flow and
EZ290, Luton ground, push and start approved, face southwest.
okay, we've got that set up. So we'll ask for them to come back and see what happens, see if they go back to where they shouldn't be going. Oh, he's coming back there again. Alright. That's better. But for some reason he went in the wrong place. Get those open. Okay. I was going to do something and I've forgotten what I was going to do. Oh, I know what I was going to do. Sim settings. For some reason these never save properly. I've had to turn off cabin announcements. You'll get to see why in a very short time. We'll go through that in a minute. Oh, we won't do 5. Yeah. So cabin announcements, I've turned that all off. It's fine, as it should be. I'm quite smooth at the moment with around about 53 FPS, which is quite good in comparison to what I've been doing. Remote connect hub. We can now go back to here, and then we can start putting in our FMC.
EZ290, Luton ground, push and start approved, face southwest.
So back to here. Nearly did it. Oh, it's because I'm following the iFly.
Ready for departure, please.
we've got all that information there. We are dropping FPS now. Let's go down. And then we want our cost index, which we've got another damn
good
plane here.
afternoon, Easy 2641, request IFR to Lima Kilo Papa Romeo.
1 second while I grab the paperwork.
Cleared to Rudine via the MAT C3Y departure, departure runway 25, initial climb 4,000
what we
feet,
need now
departure
is a
129.55,
cruise
squawk 6625, Easy 2641.
Hoping to get in a minute. We're going to be doing 35,000. 33,500. For that. Get a wind while we're here. We can ask for wind, and while we're asking for wind, we can send that there.
Ground, Eastern Hops 137, requested IFR clearance.
Clearance on request. Stand by.
Fit to
I did this
via the main
before.
23 Yankee departure, departure runway 25, initial climb 4,000, departure
Wind not
129.55,
valid.
squawk 4526. Eastern Hops 137.
Not sure why that comes up, but it's coming up now. So we've got the wind in there. I'll go back there for a minute. Let's try this again. Let's reset that. Okay, so we're going to have to type all that in. The wind is 180 over 09.
Bypass pin inserted. Just let me know when you're ready to start the pushback.
Temperature
Taxi
18.
to runway 25 via Bravo Alpha. Easy
And
95.
QH is
Foxtrot Zulu.
008.
Disconnect that tug.
Ground to flight deck. Bypass
Runways
pin
are-
removed.
oh,
We've
top
disconnected
button.
and crew is clear. You're good to go. Have a great flight and see you soon.
W runway 25. Let's try. Okay, now we're in. We'll send that to the MCDU. Hopefully it's all in there. Guess we're gonna make. Okay, so while we're waiting, we can.
Catering vehicles are on their way.
I'm too late for departure. Why am I too late for departure?
9016 requesting IFR clearance to Liverpool.
12:37.
Ground, Easy 9016 requesting my IFR clearance.
So
Easy
departure is 1
9016
o'clock.
cleared Liverpool via the only to Charlie departure, departing runway 07, initial climb 4,000 feet. Departure is 129.55, squawk 4351, Easy 9016.
Right, we'll try this, see if this works. That's better. Okay, so we should be getting. Yeah, we're getting it sorted out there.
Ground, Easy 99 Foxtrot, holding short runway 25 on Alpha 1, ready for departure.
We've got the wind sorted.
Tower, Easy 929 Foxtrot.
I'll go back to init.
Easy 929 Foxtrot. Contact tower on 126.73 for departure
Yep.
clearance.
Knows that. So then we want to go to flight plan. This is where we get to use ATC for the first time. So easy 10 Oscar Delta, request IFR to Ibiza Airport.
I'll have your clearance in just a second. Easy 10 Oscar Delta, information X-ray is current. Cleared to Ibiza via the Rodney 1 Bravo departure runway 25. Initial climb to 4000. Departure on 129.55 squawk 5125.
Easy 10 Oscar Delta, information X-ray, cleared to Ibiza via the Rodney 1B departure. Departure runway 25, initial climb to 4000. Departure on 129.55 squawk 5125.
Easy 10 Oscar Delta, read back correct.
Oh, I'm glad about that. You can get it a little bit wrong at this level anyway, so I'm sure takeoff performance will be different. Have a look in there. Yeah, it should be.
Ladies and gentlemen, a warm welcome aboard EasyJet UK Flight 10OD heading to Ibiza. On behalf of the entire crew, including myself, Caroline, and my lovely colleagues Jake, Emma, and Tom,
Okay, then.
we're thrilled to
Don't
have
understand
you with
why
us
that's
today.
different, but
Please
never
take your
mind.
seats according to your boarding passes and stow your hand luggage in the overhead bins or under the seats in front of you. If
This
you
is
need
through
any
Say
assistance,
Intentions.
don't hesitate to reach out to any member of our crew. Thank you for choosing EasyJet, and we hope
It's a
you
bit
have
early, a bit
fantastic
premature.
flight.
So right, okay, so we can now set up a departure, which 25 and Rodney.
Information, Papa, clear to Alicante is on the Rodney 1 Bravo departure, runway 25, initial climb 4,000 feet, departure frequency 129.55, squawking 1671, easy 6 wide, up, Papa.
We're going there, another
Read back
encoder.
correct.
Yes. Just go through, make sure I've got no discos, which we normally do have. Normally at the end here, there it is. So we can clear that one. And just keep going down, make sure, yeah, we're good for rest. So that's all sorted. This is a shortcut way of checking this. I've done this before, so this is not good. Only on this one. That one it's fine. On this one it's not fine. Ah, there you go. We've sorted it. Okay, cool. Pleased about that. I was going to have to restart it then. And we're back to flashing. And it goes all over the place. I'm not really sure what it's doing. I will check that out in a minute. One problem at a time. As you can see, we do have problems, even with the Phoenix. Never used to do that. There's 1008.
Easy 127 Lima, pushback approved, face southeast.
Temperature is 18.
Easy 127 Lima, request taxi. Runway 25, taxi via Bravo Alpha, Easy 127.
And that's that done. So we can move that now to flight plan. Everything should be in there. The only other thing I did want to check. That's all. Okay, so now that's all done with, what we can do is, not that, I'm going back to doing it the old way. Load that, or load both in.
Refueling truck is on its way. Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
If that moves around while we're doing other stuff. Obviously something not quite right there. Moving around again. So what we can do
Fuel truck is in position.
is
Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives
minimize
and
everything.
ask to do
Let's
it.
restart displays. Hopefully that fixes it. That's all set. On there, so we're all looking really good.
Your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
Okay, so it is filling. Always get worried when you do these things. And stuff in the background I'm going to get sorted out for this. Right. Okay, so we're definitely at 6. It's this latest update. It's been a bit of a pain. We're down to 34, so we ain't doing great on FPS. That's normally do with the clouds as well. So. So now we can talk to our co-pilot, which we haven't been able to do for ages. Hello Sandra, how are we feeling?
ND departing runway 25. Wind 180 at 9er.
Feeling good.
Visibility.
Ready for a smooth departure to Ibiza.
Smooth. Well, you're in the wrong plane for that.
7832 type A330 at ramp 1, requesting IFR clearance to Amsterdam. Information Juliet is current, cleared to Amsterdam by the MAC 2 Charlie departure runway 7, initial climb 4000, departure on 129.55, squawk 6217. Easy 7832.
Ground, Easy 74 Alpha, ready for push and start.
Luton ground, apologies. Easy 412, stand 48 with information uniform type A320, looking for IFR clearance as filed to Ibiza.
So while we're waiting for the fuel to be loaded in, which is going to be quite a lot of fuel, we've got long flight. We can set this up for 35,000. Everything else should be set. Right, that's just 36. Up one. Yep. I just think this say intentions makes the immersion a bit more than Beyond ATC. Beyond ATC had an update, they changed all the voices. Sounds a bit more realistic, but not quite like an unscripted say intention. This is totally unscripted, so you can say anything you want to them and you'll get some kind of response. As you heard me just talk to the co-pilot, and she said she's looking forward to a smooth flight. You can also talk to the ground crew. So, hello, how's it going in the back there?
Hello, Captain. Everything's going smoothly in the back. Passengers are boarding and
Ground,
settling in nicely.
good evening,
We'll be ready for departure shortly.
It says everybody's boarding, but they're not.
8321, stand 4 tree left. With information Romeo on board, requesting IFR clearance to Timashura as well, please.
I'm working on that clearance. Stand by.
We're getting close. Takes a while, like I said, to fill up your fuel. They're putting it all in the wings by the looks of it. But it's like the real thing, you do have to wait a while for things to happen. So we've got 11 minutes, so we're going to be delayed, I think. And you can transfer that back into the ground back as well. It seems like we're going to be delayed by a few minutes.
Oh, understood, Captain. I'll keep an eye on the boarding process and let you know if anything changes.
And you can sort of say like things like pushback will be 2 minutes, she'll relay that back to the passengers and stuff like that. So this is where it takes on a different route. You can get the cabin crew and I think the co-pilot through Entourage, but ATC you have to pay for the premium, which like I said is about £16 a month. So I thought I'd get it for a month, see how I get on. I did the free demo, which was 24 hours, but it just wasn't enough. By the time I started to get the idea of the sim, the ATC, it was up, so I had to go. I thought I'll try it for a month. It's a bit pricey, but the prices have come down because the more and more people get on there, the cheaper it becomes. So they're passing those savings on to their subscribers, which is good. Whilst we're waiting for that fuel, I drag this back on. As you can see, it tells you all the information is here, so you're talking to Luton Ground and all the stuff that's been said. This is all your different areas like your control, ground, tower, ATIS, all that's here. This will change the co-pilot when I ask her to take over the comms, but that will be when we take off. I do like to have full control until I take off. We're also going to ask for progressive path.
Boarding requested.
There we go.
Standing post Alpha, runway 25 ready for departure, easy 99000. All short of runway 99000. Runway 25 clear for takeoff, easy 99000.
Easy 99000, roger.
Passengers boarding started.
So I'm talking away and hopefully you can hear me. I thought I'd on mute for a minute. Okay, now that they're boarding, refueling is completed, passengers are now coming out. While we're doing that, what we can do, we can get our chart done.
6718, request taxi to the cargo ramp.
Postman 6718, taxi to cargo apron at your discretion.
If you're like me, I like to make sure everything is closed down. You must obviously check that your passengers boarding on here.
Houston Ground, good morning. Easy 2433 with information hotel ready to copy IFR clearance
And we'll get our chart set up as well. They'll be taking over soon. Comms. There we go. So FPS is holding up right now, which is good. Passengers are happily getting on board. Seem to have fixed that glitch. This does happen. I've noticed this happens quite often. Hopefully it's going to come back. Yeah. A few of these bugs have come in recently. Now the squawk is entered in by the co-pilot now, so which is quite handy. I haven't done a long flight at the same tension, so that's one of my trials for today. See how I get on. I've managed to land it. I have followed the vectors and it was bang on. I thought didn't know where I was going, and but it's pretty accurate. I mean, it's no different to Beyond ATC in the sense that it does have its own little bugs. I get the APU running, and we can get off of ground power.
Malta 637, request taxi.
What you can do, you
with
can
Malta
go.
657, pushback and start approved. Face south.
We are starting boarding.
Malta 657, request taxi. Luton ground. Good evening. With
Understood, Captain. I'll keep an eye on the boarding process and ensure everything
correction.
goes
With
smoothly.
3 Golf Yankee stand.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome
46
aboard
information
EasyJet
Yankee
UK flight
8321 requesting our bar
10OD,
clearance
heading to
to
We're currently in the boarding process, so
Sophia,
please
please.
take your seats according to your boarding passes and stow your hand luggage in the overhead bins or under the seats in front of you. If you need any assistance, don't hesitate to reach out to any member of our crew. Thank you for choosing EasyJet, and we hope you have a fantastic flight.
Okay, we have now got APU power.
Ground easy 734 Alpha, request push and start.
Easy 734 Alpha, push and start approved. Face south.
Face south, easy 734 Alpha.
I don't know why that was something. A few little glitches going on there. And see our FPS drop right off there. Hoping it can hold up for the flight. Flight Simulator 2024 is around about 80% optimising, 20% flying. It's still a long way from being refined, let's put it that way. I am actually going to, next video probably be ETS because they've just released update 1.56. I'm back in the truck and they've done quite a good job on elevation and stuff, and that is glitch free. I've put my rebar on in my profiler, and it seems to have got rid of all glitches in that. And that's partly what I want to see today as well, to see if it's helped with this. All it does, it frees up your CPU from doing all the rendering. So it gives it a bit of a break. I'm hoping it works. So you can probably tell by some of the ATC, it really is quite immersive. It's completely different, more random I think than Beyond ATC, and some of those voices are other flyers that are in the proximity, so they're also leaving from here. It does get a bit messy at times, I must say, especially from Luton. This is the same as Beyond ATC, where when you go down to turn around, it's never quite right. When I used the, I think it was the AnyBuilds A321, I wanted to see what the difference was in FPS, but from the Phoenix to that it was the same, so I thought, well, I might as well stick with the Phoenix if that's going to be the case. If I can keep around about 42 frames per second, I'll be happy. Most people think, well, you're lucky to get 30 sometimes out of this, and it is true. Luckily this is not a third-party airport either, which really does suck it.
Affirmation room, clear for departure, runway 7, road at 1C, departure, special claim 4000, squawk 3654,
Well, it's looking like we're getting there.
57, Victor Bravo.
Baggage is done. They all look happy, sat in the back, just so lots of people taking their seats. Okay, we'll close that off, and that should, yeah, I thought that would give us a little bit of FPS back, which is nice. Won't moan at that. Okay, so now we've done that, we can ask for push and start. So
sit on ground, easy 4, 2.
Easy 10 Oscar Delta, request push and start.
Sit on ground, easy 2433, ready for push and start.
Easy 10 Oscar Delta, push and start approved. Face northeast.
Okay. Northeast, okay, that's fine. Push and start approved, face northeast. Easy 10 Oscar Delta. That's what I mean, you do cock up. The only problem is it does play around with the old well, so now we've got that sorted, we can now flick this.
Moving ground, good evening, it's Speedbird 214, it's Dan 44, it's type A320, with Oscar on board, request IFR clearance to Amsterdam.
And this should disappear.
Clearance for Amsterdam by the MAT 2 Charlie departure, climb 4000, squawk 4277 for Speedbird 214.
Speedbird 214, read back correct.
We are ready for pushback.
Arm doors, please.
Okay, Captain, arming doors now. Ladies and gentlemen, we are currently in the boarding process for EasyJet UK Flight 10OD, heading to Ibiza. Please take your seats according to your boarding passes and stow your hand luggage in the overhead bins or under the seats in front of you. If you need any assistance, don't hesitate to reach out to any member of our crew. Thank you for choosing EasyJet, and we hope you have a fantastic flight.
Locking gear.
Hopefully this all goes all well. Sometimes it does lock out. Had that problem the last plane. Easy 10 Oscar Delta, light up taxiway please. Oh, come on, I need to get over before that runs off.
Delta. Turning on taxi path for you now.
Release parking brakes, please. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
I've got a funny feeling taxi lights ain't there. I've been asking for them and I haven't been getting them.
Cabin crew, all doors in flight and cross-check. Ladies and gentlemen, a warm welcome aboard EasyJet UK. We are thrilled to have you with us today as we prepare for our flight from London to Ibiza. Your captain for this flight is Shady Mike 1, and the first officer is Sandra. Joining me in the cabin are my
And
wonderful
I
colleagues,
don't see the
Jake,
arrows.
Emma, Tom and Lucy. We expect to be in the air for approximately 2
Yeah,
hours
I don't see no
and 15
light up here.
minutes, cruising at an altitude
Oof.
of 35,000 feet. Now, for your safety, please pay attention to the following important information. To fasten your seatbelt, insert the metal
Okay,
tip
let's
into
put
the
the
buckle until you hear a click. To
second
release
engine
it,
on.
simply lift the buckle. We recommend keeping your seatbelt fastened while seated, just in case we experience any unexpected turbulence. In the event
So we're going blind again.
Are requesting a gate and specifically gate 1. Is it possible for us to park there?
Wiz 1307, affirmative, gate 1 is available for parking. Taxi to gate 1 via Alpha, hold short of Delta. Report when parked.
So now both are running, we can
Delta, park.
turn all these
Wiz
off.
1307, affirmative, you may taxi to gate 1. Taxi via Alpha, hold short of Delta. Report when parked. Have a good day.
Please take a moment to locate the nearest exit, which may be behind you. Thank you for your attention, and we hope you have a pleasant flight.
Unlocking gear.
Oh, and just a quick reminder that after our meal service, we'll be offering items from the EasyJet shop for sale. Do keep an eye out for that. Captain, the cabin is ready for departure.
Cabin is ready for departure.
Luton ground. World Express 0573, good afternoon. We are a Boeing 737-800 at parking 31. I've got information Lima copied, and I'd like to request my IFR clearance to Echo Golf Alpha Echo, please. Clear to Eglinton via the OLNE2 Bravo departure. Departure runway 25, initial climb to 5,000 feet. Departure frequency on 129.55 and squawk 5265. World Express 0573.
Alpha approved, face southwest, easy command.
Easy 10 Oscar Delta, request taxi to runway 25.
Easy 10 Oscar Delta, runway 25, taxi via Bravo Alpha. Contact tower on 126.73 when ready for departure.
Runway 25, taxi via Bravo Alpha. Contact tower on 12673 when ready for departure. Easy 10 Oscar Delta. Okay, so we can actually now take the brake off and start our move. Right, now I've got to move this out of the way so I can figure out where I'm going. back out the way. No, it's not in a very good place. Only problem with that is just too damn big. Oh, and because I wasn't watching the screen, we're right off the line. So, lots to learn. We're going to be running out to 2.5. Down a bit, so we're going too fast. I still have to, well, I haven't really, I bought it, but I haven't used it yet, is fly the line. Maybe try that out soon.
Ryanair 5 Tango Romeo, pushback and start approved. Face southwest.
Runway 250 Bravo Alpha, Ryanair 5 Tango Romeo.
So what we can do is, let's see if Sandra, please take over comms.
I'll handle the comms from now on.
But now I've handed over the communications to Sandra, who's my co-pilot, and she will now do all the comms for me, which leaves me now to fly the plane and just make sure I can get it off the ground. Which is a neat little thing to do as well. You get a chance to do a bit of ATC work, plus she can take over as and when she's required. What you'll see on your screen as well, on your splash screen, is it will come up, it'll change the comms from pilot to co-pilot, so you know that she's active. So where was we? Let's go on to tail.
Clear to land, runway 7, easy 2514.
Easy 2514. Welcome to Luton. Contact ground on 121.755.
Ground 121.755, easy 2514.
Well, normally when you get into this bit, you get a message from ATC, but it's not been doing it for here, so I'm just waiting to see what happens. So we're holding short here, so
Newton Tower with a 26 Romeo Victor. It's back on the localizer of runway 25 with a 26 Romeo Victor.
Sandra, inform tower we are holding short at 25.
Temperature 18.
Oh, shut up.
2.14. QNH 1.
I'll inform the tower we're holding short at runway 25.
In your own time, Sandra.
Luton Tower, Easy 10 Oscar Delta, holding short of runway 25, ready to depart.
Easy 10 Oscar Delta, Luton Tower, runway 25, winds 180 at 9er, cleared for takeoff. Easy 17 November, Foxtrot, welcome to Luton. Contact ground on 121.75. 5 V's out.
Runway 25, cleared for takeoff. Easy 10 Oscar Delta.
Too sharp with that? We're going to go down here, spin round, and then we'll be in position to take off.
Easy 127 Lima, contact departure on 129.55.
Officer departure, Easy 127 Lima.
Never seem to have enough speed when we spin. Full spin now. Oh, I think we might have enough this time.
Luton Tower, Easy 68 Mike Kilo, ready for takeoff.
And we'll stop there because there's a little extra.
Easy 68 Mike Kilo.
So we can now go. We've got clearance.
All aircraft, information Charlie is now current. QNH 1004.
Drifting as always. Gear up. Flaps up. And then we put autopilot on.
Easy 10 Oscar Delta, contact departure on 129.55.
Switching to departure on 129.55. Easy 10 Oscar Delta.
I don't know why that is. Lever. What's wrong with the lever? Oh. Okay, what we've got to do?
Easy 10 Oscar Delta. Good afternoon. We're climbing to 2000.
No, we should be okay.
Easy 10 Oscar Delta. Luton radar identified. Direct D031 Golf.
Easy Wise 402 Luton radar climb and maintain flight level 190 when you're ready.
Climb, maintain flight level 190. Easy 47.
Probably taking a little bit of a wide berth on this one.
Are you requesting to descend to flight level 100?
Negative. Climbing flight level 190. Easy 402.
Easy 10 Oscar Delta. Luton radar. Climb flight level 220.
Climbing flight level 220. Easy 10 Oscar Delta.
And there's still more to come yet. We're flying for a little while. Like I say, this probably won't be a full flight as it's a 2 hour 45 minutes flight, so I'm sure you don't want to watch the full flight.
Identified. Clear direct GWS 06. Climb flight level 200.
And this is really just to get to look at say intentions, entourage, as well as the ATC.
With 9022, contact London control on 128.48.
We've also got FS birds working in here. We haven't seen any yet, but well, I have seen them, but not on this flight, haven't so far. Didn't realise they worked, but they work in here. Fully compatible.
ZGN 2064, climb flight level 220.
So as we're in the constrained area, we can only fly around about 5,000. We'll jump up to 6 once we get out of a congested area, and then we'll finally climb.
Climbing flight level 230. Easy 10 Oscar Delta.
And you don't have to have the co-pilot doing this. You can do it all yourself if you want to. Just makes flying the plane a little bit easier if you've got help. So we are coming up to Rodney. I'll move this back on. As you can see, we've got the co-pilot running there, so co-pilot's controlling the comms. This won't go green until we're close to the landing. Top of descent is 175 miles away. Obviously runway 6 is where we're heading. And that is that simple, it just works in the background. There's your comms up here.
Easy 10 Oscar Delta, contact London control on 126.875.
Contacting London control on 126.875. Easy 10 Oscar Delta. London control, Easy 10 Oscar Delta. Good afternoon. We're at 5,000 feet.
As you can see, we're 12875 down here.
Easy 10 Oscar Delta, London Control, identified. Greetings, QNH 1007.
Oh, we just got to check in. Obviously, seatbelts are still on. What we haven't done.
5 requesting heading 090 now at this time.
QNH 1007, Easy 10 Oscar Delta.
So we ain't got to worry about in a minute. We're set on standard.
London Control, Key Hawk 01 Romeo, heading 070, descending 070.
Kitty Hawk 01 Romeo, London Control, identified. Good afternoon.
London Control, Bird 468, via the LT1 Juliet departure, flight level 205, climbing flight level 340.
Speedbird 1468, London Control, climb flight level 360.
And now we're climbing properly.
Dear guests, we have just climbed above the safe altitude, and I'm pleased to inform you that the use of electronic devices is now allowed. The lavatories are available for your convenience, and cabin service will begin shortly. Oh, and just a reminder, after our meal service, we'll be offering items from the EasyJet shop for sale. Thank you for your attention, and enjoy the flight.
It's a long flight.
Easy 10 Oscar Delta, climb flight level 280.
Climbing flight level 280, Easy 10 Oscar Delta.
London Control, good day. Ryanair 75 Yankee Alpha 130, climbing to 60 with you.
Ryanair 75 Yankee Alpha, London Control, identified. Good afternoon. Ryanair 75 Yankee Alpha, climb flight level 380.
Ground flight level 380, Ryanair 75 Yankee Alpha.
London Control, Ryanair Kilo Bravo, flight level 150, climbing 380. Good afternoon.
Ryanair Kilo Bravo, London Control, identified. Good afternoon. Ryanair Kilo Bravo, London Control, climb flight level 330.
330, Ryanair Kilo Bravo.
310 Oscar Delta, climb flight level 340.
Climb flight level 340, easy 10 Oscar Delta.
Ryanair 47 Foxtrot, Foxtrot, climb flight level 350.
Level 350, Ryanair 47 Foxtrot, Foxtrot. Request climb flight level 370, Ryanair 47 Foxtrot, Foxtrot.
Ryanair 47 Foxtrot, Foxtrot, maintain flight level 350.
So hopefully we're heading to sunnier climes.
Israel 116, climb flight level 300.
Climb flight level 300, Israel 116.
Ryanair 116, climb flight level 350.
There are obviously other things you can do. Hello, could I have a steak sandwich, please?
Sure thing, Captain. I'll bring that steak sandwich to you in just a moment.
Could you also get Sandra a steak sandwich with ketchup?
Of course, Captain. I'll get a steak sandwich with ketchup for Sandra as well. I'll be right back with those.
Sandra, I've ordered you a steak sandwich with ketchup. Is that all right?
Sounds perfect, thank you.
Because it's off the rails, it's unscripted, you can say what you like. The only rules they have in here is profanity rules, so as long as you don't swear live, or ask for certain things to happen to you, you'll be fine. But they do monitor such things, so you have to be really, really careful. They will throw you off the server and they ban for life.
Saudia 156, cleared direct IVLAR. Cross IVLAR at or above 3,000 feet. Cleared for the RNAV 27 right approach into Heathrow. Descend and maintain 3,000 feet.
Cleared to IVLAR, cross IVLAR at 3,000 feet. Cleared on the RNAV 27 right, approach to Heathrow. Descend and maintain 3,000 feet, Saudia 156.
Saudia 156, descend and maintain flight level 020.
Flight level 020, Saudia 156.
Okay, climbing and maintaining for the flight level descend and maintain flight level 160.
160-101.
United 101, cleared direct to Keget. Descend and maintain flight level 90200 feet. Cleared for the ILS approach into Heathrow. United 101, contact London City approach on 132.7.
Center November 317 Bravo Kilo, level 2,000 feet, 5 miles northeast of Woodley, Whiskey Oscar Delta, request flight following, inbound to Goodwood.
November 7 Bravo Kilo Squawk 5543 and ident. Report when established on the radio from Goodwood.
Walk 5543 with ident, November 317 Bravo Kilo.
November 7 Bravo Kilo identified. 2 west of White Waltham, airfield at 1,900 feet. Maidenhead altimeter 29901.
Direct Bukit, cross Bukit, transfer about 7,000 feet, cleared for ILS 26, left approach east again. And by the way, I'm tabbed Bukit long time ago. Thank you for your little help.
Yankee Kilo, understood. Continue present heading and descend to flight level 100. ExecJet 2064 London Control, descend and maintain flight level 200.
Oh, an idiot.
ExecJet
Cruise level.
2064, descend and maintain flight level 200. Turn right heading 064.
Requesting descent to flight level 0.
Wizz Air 1354 London Control, descend and maintain flight level 300.
With 1354, request descent to 4000.
Wizz 1354 London Control, descend and maintain flight level 300.
So we'll wait and see if it crosses over to France is ATC, then we'll call it a day. Okay? So I've been quiet on purpose so that you could hear all the ATC going on.
Center, easy 4 to Foxtrot, flight level 6000, request IFR clearance to Paris, Charles de Gaulle. Megabyte Gaming 123 AZ, London Control Center clear to the Brussels Aerodrome via the LEKC-1B departures and as filed. Climb and maintain 5,300 feet. Departure on 118.475, squawk 1451.
So France is ahead of us, so we shouldn't be too far off of ATC now.
Ryanair 961 Bravo, London Control, roger. Ryanair 961 Bravo, London Control, contact Watersham approach on 125.8.
Contact approach on 125.8, Ryanair 961 Bravo.
Megabyte Gaming Tree, Alpha Zulu climb and maintain flight level 290.
Climb and maintain flight level 290,
Megabyte Gaming Tree, Alpha Zulu climb and maintain flight level 290.
Climb and maintain flight level 290, Megabyte Gaming. 12 Mike Sierra.
Golf Juliet India Mike Sierra radar contact. 8 miles northeast of Gloucestershire Aerodrome at 4,900 feet.
12 Mike Sierra, I request frequency change to Gloucester.
Golf Juliet India Mike Sierra frequency change approved. Change to advisory frequency approved.
Spirit 1068, contact London Control on 135.425.
Spirit 1068, London Control, request flight level 410.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have
London
now reached
Control,
cruising
Spirit
altitude on EasyJet
1068, request flight level 410.
from London to Ibiza. We will be
Spirit
starting our snack and
1068,
drink
climb
service
flight level
shortly.
410.
And I must say, our steak sandwich is quite popular, and the chicken wrap is a favourite too. After our service, we'll also have some exciting items available from the EasyJet shop for you to browse. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight.
Golf Delta Echo frequency change approved to 119.480. Golf Delta Echo frequency change is not approved. Remain on my frequency.
18475. London. I'm moving that across. Sandra, are we on the correct frequency?
Yes. We're on the correct frequency with London Control.
Easy 10 Oscar Delta, I'm not seeing your transponder. Confirm squawking 5125 mode, C, ident one more time for me.
Descent right level 70, CityJet 716.
CityJet 716, contact Cardiff approach on 119.155.
Over to Cardiff approach on 119.155, CityJet 716.
CityJet 716, descend flight level 070. Easy 10 Oscar Delta, I need you at flight level 340, sir. Easy 10 Oscar Delta, identified. 7 miles southeast of Le Havre at flight level 340, QNH 1010.
QNH 1010, Easy 10 Oscar Delta.
Okay, we've got to lose 1,000 feet.
Easy 10 Oscar Delta, contact Paris Control on 128.875.
Contacting Paris Control on 128.875, Easy 10 Oscar Delta. Paris Paris Control, Easy 10 Oscar Delta. Good afternoon, maintaining flight level 350.
Easy 10 Oscar Delta, Paris Control, identified. Good afternoon.
Paris Control, Chamex 35 Papa Echo on flight level 310, good evening.
Chamex 35 Papa Echo, Paris Control, roger. Chamex 5 Papa Echo, contact Paris Control on 124.85.
Contact Paris Control on 124.85, Chamex 35 Papa Echo.
Okay, so we're now back onto Paris Control. This video is already 1 hour and 30, so I'm going to...
Could I request the ILS approach runway 06 at Orly?
I'll just let it go. Right. I'm going to leave the video here. This is pretty much an overview of Say Intentions ATC. So you see that it's completely different to Beyond ATC. Has its own way of doing things. So if you're in the market for an ATC, Say Intentions is good. It's just expensive. If you can afford that monthly subscription, then yeah, it's well worth it. As long as you're using Flight Sim most of the time, shouldn't be a problem. And you can do it monthly, so you don't have to pay every month. It's not like a commitment of you can do a whole 12 months, and pay it all off in one go. But if you want to do it monthly, you can. So I'm going to say thank you for watching. Until next time, keep safe, stay well, enjoy the rest of the weekend, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye for now. Hello, if you like what you've seen, why don't you just hit the subscribe button and help me grow this channel. Thanks for watching and for your support.